Well, what does my morning routine look like? Well, I'm gonna run you through it. And it starts off pretty simple. So just taking the dog for a walk, showered, getting ready. I'm currently topless because it's warm here and I'm about to get my walking pack. But first comes a supplement. So what I take in the morning, number one is my BPC 157, great for recovery, gut health. It's a peptide. If you're not too sure what peptides in are, I suggest you look into them. Peptides are essentially, I guess you could essentially say they're amino acids, and they aren't hormones, so they aren't steroids, they aren't anabolics or anything like that, but they stimulate the natural production of hormones. So BPC 157 is mostly taken for recovery. So I train hard, I'm very interested in, very apparent in gut health as well. So I take 2 units a day, which is essentially around about 250 mcgs per day, I believe. I'm gonna have to look at my data after that to absolutely confirm. It's a subcutaneous injection, so that basically means it is injected into the fat. So I draw out 2 units through there, 0.2 of a milliliter, and then into the fat through here. I've still definitely got some. And that is my daily shot. If you are against injections or if you're very squeamish with needles, it is a tiny insulin needle, like you don't even feel it, but I completely understand if you're gonna get a little bit queasy, maybe the first time until you get used to it. But BPC 157, it is a very, I'd say well-researched peptides. Essentially have only really been around for the last 10 to 12 years in this type of form, but essentially they're fairly well-researched, but you've got to look at them as kind of naturals. As I said, they're not anabolics. They're not giving you excessive hormones. They are literally just stimulating the production of your natural hormonal response. So next up, supplementations. So I take in the morning, I don't eat till around about 11 a.m. I think around about 10:30, 11 a.m. today after my calls. So I will start off with my morning supplements, because I'm gonna go on the walking pad. Helps me get my fluid in as well. So what I'm gonna start off with today, as every day, is Branch Chain's glutamine. I take 20 milligrams. Branch Chain Extend, I take 1 scoop of these. And I also take collagen and vitamin D3 with K2. Drops the vitamin D3 and K2. So I will put in my branch chains first, get a little bit of a protein hit in the morning, amino acids, not the same amino acids in the BPC 157. Collagen, I've only recently started taking actually. I brought collagen for a post that I was gonna do. Social media post. And I've actually said, I really should start taking collagen as well. Some great benefits. I've actually our nutritionalist Hannah did a full training on the benefits of collagen. I take 15 grams of this. I'd say 15 milligrams of glutamine, take 20 milligrams of, is it gonna be a massive issue if I overdose on glutamine? Not massively, but best to wear that as 12. And there we are, 20 exactly on the buzzer. So 20 grams of glutamine, 15 grams of collagen, 1 scoop of branch chain amino acids. Extend is my favorite. And then we've got vitamin D3 with K2, the best form in terms of drops. K2 helps the utilization and absorption of D3. So I would always suggest try and get D3 with K2, your vitamin D. These are the only multi-nutrients, I guess, are kind of like micronutrients I take in the morning, because if you want to take a multi-nutrient, don't take it on an empty stomach, because you will probably feel quite sick. I take my multi-nutrients and all the rest of my micronutrients when I eat. First meal of the day is always going to be sourdough, smoked salmon, 4 eggs, scrambled. It's my absolute favorite meal of the day. And currently, it's actually the meal that I take on most of the day, twice a day. So that is my morning routine. I'm now gonna jump on the walking pad and get some work done. So the first kind of like 90 minutes is just kind of light work, catching up, emails, admin kind of stuff. And then I'll get off the walking pad, head out to the office and get 90 minutes of hard work before my next calls. So that is the morning supplement routine. And then on to the walking pad. Let's go switch it on. So as I said, I'm on here for about 90 minutes. I'm gonna set my timer. Now, obviously the Oura Ring does track steps, but when I'm working, it doesn't track steps. So I always get the timer on just to make sure I'm doing 90 minutes. So this is kind of my light work. Morning admin, don't want to get too heavy this time in the morning. It is currently 7 a.m. So gonna get some light work done, admin, emails, WhatsApp, conversations, stuff like that, just check in with the team. And then I've got calls from 9 o'clock, and then I will get into 90 minutes of heavy work. Now, heavy work is the one where I don't want to be on the walking pad because I need full focus and attention. So yeah, that is my morning routine. After this, I will train in the afternoon around about 1 to 2 p.m. That's when I get to the gym. And from now, hope you're having a great day. And this is my morning routine. I'll speak to you on the next one.